welcome to the island of Rob. This is the next video in the weight loss series, and it's a special one because it's around about that 4-5 week period now where we start getting into the, you know what, screw it, I prefer to have fistfuls of cake time. So this one's about willpower. Now, willpower is a tricky one because it's not largely about what I can tell you and what I can help you. It's largely about what you have to do and where you have to dig yourself to get your willpower from. Now, largely, this is mainly on you guys. I've got some bits and pieces, I've got some couple of tips and some other bits that have helped me, but largely this is on you. And if there is anything you can help other people with, or you can talk to me about in terms of willpower, feel free to mention it in the comments below. But let's get started. Firstly, a really difficult thing I find in terms of willpower these days is being a trendsetter within a group. Now, it's very easy to follow the herd, and if they go to a pub, it's so difficult to order a water, for instance. I sometimes do it when I'm not drinking because I don't really like Coke. Diet Coke is full of bad chemicals as well. I prefer to have a water, to be honest. But there's a big stigma to going to the pub and having a water. Don't get me wrong. Now and then, I will love pints, but now and then, it's not needed all the time. And the rest of the time, having one pint is just empty extra calories that I don't need or really want that much. So have strength in yourself to order differently, to potentially not have the steak because it's the manliest thing to have. Have things and feel free to actually do things that aren't necessarily what the rest of your group are doing. It's a difficult one, but if you have strength and willpower, you'll do it and it'll benefit you. Right, now the additional part of this is really having to stay on your lifestyle you've chosen. I'm not saying you can't change things, because if you need to change things so they help you, fine. But once you've got on it, stay on it. Use that willpower to keep you going. That time when you sit on the couch and you go, yeah, I'm a bit achy today, I'm just going to leave it. Don't. It's those sessions, even if you're feeling achy and rubbish, if you get up and do an achy exercise session, a rubbish exercise session, that is the most important exercise session of your week, because that's the one that you could potentially miss, and that will stop you from doing another one 3 days down the line that's a really good one because you've just fallen off the wagon. So just use your willpower. Get off the couch on those crap days. Drag yourself to do whatever you're planning to do and do it, because you'll feel better for it in the end. Unless you're ill. Don't do it if you're ill. Training is always worse with sick. Another big one in terms of willpower, don't lie. If you lie on your calorie counter, your food diary, you're only lying to yourself, and there's no point to it. I'd prefer to have a list of 3 days on my calorie counter where I've gone over and it's been terrible and have it tracked, than to have 3 days where I've just lied to myself and this Magnum certainly looks like a stick of celery to me. It's not, it's a Magnum. Don't lie. There's no point. So, in addition to this, there's a fantastic quote of 6 life rules that Arnold Schwarzenegger lives by. And one of his rules is always be prepared to fail. Now, sometimes when you're weighing in, sometimes when you have difficult weeks, you won't succeed in the bits you were hoping on. But don't let that get you down. Don't let that get rid of your willpower. You'll get there. You just need to keep grinding at it, and you will. Also, if you're intrigued about Arnold Schwarzenegger's 6 rules to live by, I'm going to put them there. There? Yeah. Again, good job, future me. Your editing skills are strong. Likewise, with the Arnold Schwarzenegger quote, find things that will keep you motivated, that you find motivational. I find that motivational as hell. I mean, there's some other people I find really motivational as well, but you've got to find your own people. Now, the last thing I'm going to get to, because this is quite a quick one, because, as I said, largely this is down to you. The last thing is, don't listen to the liars. There's a lot of people out there in the weight loss and fitness industry that are trying to sell you a product. They're saying, 10 minutes and you will lose 500 pounds, guaranteed. Just send me $29.99 to this undisclosed Cayman Islands location and we can make you thin, fatty. Largely they're lying. Quite a lot of the things they're selling to you are unrealistic regimes. They're not something you can live by. They're something that can maybe trim you down for a couple of weeks if you really tank at it and keep going. But they're not realistic to carry on with. Most of it's promoted by fitness models. Find something that you can do, maybe something that someone else has had luck with. Do some research, but real people. Don't believe the naysayers and the fitness politicians who tell you, you need to do this. In 29 days you'll be thin. They're lying because they don't know you, they don't know the issues, your time scale, your genetics. They can't say that. So just keep going, guys. Keep on that willpower train. Just fucking cling on to it with everything you've got and keep moving in your new lifestyle. And generally, once you get past this 1 month wall, once you get further down the line, it just does become a lifestyle change rather than a diet. And you'll be able to keep it going so much easier. It won't be a struggle because it'll just be how you live. But this 1 month period, it still feels alien. You still don't feel right, and it still doesn't feel like your lifestyle yet. But trust me, you'll get there. Right, guys, that is the end of the video. And I'd like to say a personal thank you because you know what, guys? In addition to my willpower, you guys are helping me keep on the straight and narrow, because by doing this channel, I feel obliged to be good for you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not being too good. I've totally had chips. But it's keeping me on the straight and narrow. And why not tell me below what's been keeping you on the straight and narrow? What's been making you go forward in your lifestyle? Have you made any changes because of this channel? If so, what are they? Tell me about them. We can discuss. I really hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you're having a good week. Be your own island.